Today, we will share about you will never be lazy after listening this Buddha quotes of laziness. Let's start. Buddha, the enlightened one, whose teachings have guided countless souls toward spiritual awakening, had much to say about the human condition. Laziness, one of the many obstacles on the path to enlightenment, is a topic that he addressed with wisdom and insight. In this exploration of Buddha's quotes on laziness, we will delve into his profound teachings to uncover the profound wisdom that can help us overcome the rust of sloth and inaction in our lives. The greatest enemy of progress is not external forces but the inner sloth of one's mind. Buddha recognized that the greatest battle we often face is not against external obstacles, but the inner resistance of our own minds. Laziness, or sloth, can be a formidable adversary on our spiritual journey. It is a state of mind that keeps us trapped in the comfort of inaction, preventing us from making progress on the path to enlightenment. The path to enlightenment is not paved with idle intentions. In the Buddhist tradition, the path to enlightenment requires dedication, effort, and mindfulness. Buddha emphasized that merely having good intentions or noble aspirations is not enough. Laziness can deceive us into believing that having the intention to follow the path is sufficient, when in reality, it is the consistent effort and action that lead to spiritual growth. The diligent find peace in action, the lazy find restlessness in inaction. Buddha recognized that true peace is found in diligent action. Those who work with purpose and dedication experience a sense of contentment and tranquility. In contrast, the lazy and idle often find themselves restless and dissatisfied. Laziness does not lead to true rest but, instead, creates inner turmoil. Laziness is the shadow of one's own inaction. Buddha's teachings often revolve around the concept of mindfulness, and he encouraged us to be aware of the shadows that lurk within us. Laziness is the shadow of our own inaction, a reflection of our unwillingness to engage with life's challenges. To overcome it, we must bring it into the light of awareness and address it head-on. The lotus blooms in the muddiest waters, but it requires effort to rise above. The lotus flower is a powerful symbol in Buddhism, representing purity and enlightenment. Buddha reminded us that, like the lotus, we can rise above the muddiest waters of life through effort and diligence. Laziness keeps us mired in the mud, preventing us from reaching the heights of spiritual growth. To conquer laziness is to conquer the world within. Buddha recognized that the battle against laziness is not an external one but an internal struggle. Conquering laziness is tantamount to conquering the inner world, the realm of our thoughts, desires, and habits. When we conquer our own inner sloth, we gain mastery over ourselves and can navigate the world with purpose and clarity. Laziness is a mirage that promises rest but delivers emptiness. Laziness often appears as a mirage, promising rest and respite from life's demands. However, it is a deceptive illusion that ultimately leads to emptiness and dissatisfaction. The true rest and contentment we seek come from purposeful action and spiritual growth, not from the mirage of laziness. Inaction is the tomb of dreams, action is the birthplace of miracles. Dreams and aspirations remain buried in the tomb of inaction. Buddha encouraged us to recognize that action is the birthplace of miracles. To bring our dreams to life and manifest the extraordinary in our lives, we must break free from the tomb of laziness and take purposeful action. Laziness is the fog that shrouds the path to enlightenment. On the path to enlightenment, clarity and mindfulness are essential. Buddha likened laziness to a fog that shrouds the path, making it difficult to see and navigate. To reach enlightenment, we must dispel this fog of laziness with the light of purpose and awareness. The lazy mind is like a stagnant pond, while the diligent mind is like a flowing river. Buddha frequently used analogies to illustrate his teachings. In this quote, he compared the lazy mind to a stagnant pond and the diligent mind to a flowing river. The stagnant pond collects muck and remains unchanged, while the flowing river is constantly refreshed and renewed. By embracing diligence and action, we keep the waters of our minds flowing and pure. Laziness is the shackles of the soul, and effort is the key to liberation. Buddha recognized that laziness can bind the soul, like shackles that prevent us from experiencing true freedom and liberation. The key to breaking free from these shackles is effort. Effort is the force that unlocks the doors to spiritual freedom and enlightenment. To conquer laziness is to open the gateway to your full potential. Buddha believed that conquering laziness is the key to unlocking our full potential. When we eliminate the barriers of sloth, we open the gateway to self-realization, spiritual growth, and the realization of our innate greatness. Buddha's quotes on laziness reveal profound wisdom about the human struggle with inaction. He likens laziness to a thief robbing us of our potential and a deceptive mirage that promises rest but delivers emptiness. Through analogies of stagnant ponds versus flowing rivers and fog-shrouded paths to enlightenment, he emphasizes the transformative power of diligent effort. Buddha underscores that conquering laziness is the key to unlocking our full potential, liberating the soul, and dispelling the darkness. These quotes inspire us to embrace purposeful action, recognize the power within, and journey towards self-realization and spiritual awakening.